here. Okay, hi guys, happy Wednesday. So we're gonna kind of change up what we were originally gonna do because there's a lot of new people not on here that we kind of anticipated. We're gonna touch on a couple things because hopefully we'll put the replay in the chat, and then hopefully people watch the replay. Maybe we can just still follow the same thing, Nicole, and then they can watch the replay. So I'm gonna start off with, oh, here's another person. Good gracious. I have to approve everybody that wants in here. So if you see me like pause for a second, it's because I'm distracted and I have to approve people. So I am obviously recording this so that we can put the recording in the chat. And I want to start off really by just I want to introduce myself. I'm going to have Nicole kind of tell her story real quick, basically because a lot of you are brand new and you might not know really who I am. You may not know who Nicole is because we may not be your enrollers. So you may have no clue who these two random people are that are in this chat that you're in and talking to you. If you're in this video, if you're watching this video, or if you're on here now, it's because you're in the focus group, which is our specific chat that we started so that we can really pour into all of you guys, okay? What that means is we're not going to bombard you. So that chat, just like a couple housekeeping rules if you're brand new, we're not trying to be like mean by not letting you guys talk in there, but it's really because you'll notice, since you've been in the business for a while or you're brand new, you're in probably Believe Tribe chat. You might be in another of Nicole's chats. You're in the focus group chat. You're in Black Diamond team page. You're in a lot of things, and we don't want you to be overwhelmed by any of that because there's a purpose to all of it. But specifically the focus group chat that you're in, if you're on this, you want to keep it super quiet. And what I mean by that is like, it's not to be mean, but quite frankly, like you are not to talk in there. You're not to drop emojis. The only thing you can do is hold your finger down on a comment and pick an emoji to like it. And again, not to be mean, but for some of you who don't know, every time you talk in there, say something, drop a diamond, it gives notification to all the other people in there. And we want to make it as least amount of stress for everybody because we don't want you to avoid the chats because you get overwhelmed, okay? So the purpose for that chat is for Nicole and I to specifically pour into you guys. Occasionally we'll throw in some motivational videos. Nicole will get in there every morning and give you guys a post to post for your daily posters, which I'm going to explain exactly what that is because some of you are so new you may not know. And then normally multiple nights a week, she will also get in there and she will give you guys a distributor host to post, or I'm sorry, a distributor like lifestyle post for your page. So I want to just break down real quick what those two things are, okay? So we try to do a Zoom every Wednesday for you guys, and the only people that are on this Zoom are you specific people that are in that focus group. That means you're working this business, you have a reason for wanting to do this. We do this to pour into you and to specifically like give you guys things that we think you need, cover topics that maybe you're struggling with, just so that we can all get to know each other and come together, and I will record them all because some people, they're just not free during this time, okay? But if you can be on and you're watching the recording and you're able to get on, we encourage you to get on because if you do ask a question in the chat, which feel free right now, if you guys ever have any question, it can be anything, about anything, put it in the chat and I will either throw it into what I'm talking about or touch on it at the end. We try to do 30 minutes of like a training and then a 30-minute work session, which literally means you're not washing dishes, you're not putting the kids to bed during that work session. Like if you're not gonna work, go ahead and pop off and do what you need to do. Don't feel like you need to hang out because that's literally where we're working and we give you tasks. We're not gonna like crucify you or be mad at you, but there's no reason for you to be on here and then me seeing you wash dishes in the background. Like that's not helping you at all. Like it's literally to work, okay? So if that time doesn't work for you at the end of this, just go ahead and get on one of Nicole's other work sessions or do it another time. So for all of you who are new, Nicole normally throws out a work session Monday at 9 p.m. normally. The purpose of that is for her to give you tasks to do. So I want to sort of touch on that. There is some people that will say that they want into that work session chat and then She has to specifically go find you and start the chat and add everybody in there. So if you're not planning on actually participating in that 30-minute time slot that she's doing, do not say you want added into it. I'll tell you why. Because she'll go out of her way to add 20, 30, 40 people in there, and only 15 people will participate. And it's a waste of her time to add 40 people in there if you're really not going to do it. And that's not to be mean. It's just like, it's a waste of her time, just to be quite honest. Okay. So if you can't participate, it's totally fine. But if you can, and you say you're going to be like, if you hold your finger down and say you want added, please make sure you get in there and actually do the work, because she deletes the chat as soon as it's over. So back to the focus group chat, when she puts in there a post for your daily posters, I want to explain what that is. Some of you are so new you don't even know. Some of you have been in for a while and you're just not utilizing this. Some of you have tried it and maybe it overwhelms you. So to each their own, but I want to encourage you that if you really are in your first month and you want to get those 6 loyals, if you are wanting to make money with this, it would be a smart thing to add in, because it's just one little extra step. Okay. So a daily poster is basically, all of you should understand host a post. If you don't understand host a post, go to your enroller or come to Nicole or I, and we can clarify. But right after somebody says that they will post for you, like this is the first time you're like, hey, thanks for commenting on my giveaway post, or hey, thanks for saying you'll post for me. They say yes, you know, you give them the post to make, they come back and say it's posted. The very next message, this is the one I have in my phone. I'll just read it to you real quick. The very next message I send right now says, thank you so much. I've got your name entered into the giveaway. We will be doing the drawing. We'll be drawing 2 winners this Monday live on my page. Good luck. Also, would you by chance want to have your name entered every day until the end of the month for all the drawings we do? This month it's $300 cash every Monday, and the last one of the month it's either a Louis Vuitton bag or $1,000 cash. All you have to do is let me know you want to participate. I'll send you a new post every day. What do you say? Okay. If they don't reply, this is how I do it. If they don't reply to me, I don't even worry about it. If they say yes, then I make sure that I send that post that Nicole literally gives you. It literally says, hey, happy whatever day it is. Hope you're having a great day. Here's the post below. And then it says delete this portion, but post the post. And then underneath it, it's literally something different every day. It could be about coffee. It could be about thermophyte, whatever it is. That's what she means by daily posters. That's not for you to have the people that are just wanting an entry into like your normal haps that you're getting up every day, like your 10 haps you're aiming for every day. That's not the post you give them. The daily posters post is for the people who agree to post for you every single day. I saw a couple people have light bulb moments right there. So I wanted you guys to understand that, because some of you are not clear on that. And the reason we do that is because if you have a person posting for you every single day and they're posting something different, they're probably going to be posting different times of the day for you. And you're going to be getting different hits. You're going to be getting different audiences. Okay. Some of their friends might not care about the coffee post that they posted for you yesterday, but you may have them post a cleanse post today and it could get 10 comments. Okay. So if you are brand new, that's what that means. That means that after somebody does a host a post for you, you are asking them, would you like an entry every day by posting for me every day? If they say no, I just say, okay, that's fine. Have a blessed day. Your entry's in, and I move on. Okay. If they say they will, you send that post that she puts in the focus group. The end of the day one she gives you guys is literally a post you put on your page to attract potential distributors. It's called a lifestyle or a business post. And you put it with a pretty picture of yourself with the, like the disclosure, if there's any money in it, like if it's a money, you have to put like a picture of yourself, or that you have to put a picture of the income disclosure. If you don't know what that is, like just ask your enroller. But I wanted to kind of touch on those housekeeping things, because we want to make sure that you guys are getting the most out of it, that you're understanding that. And I want to kind of real quick touch on my story so you know who I am, and then I'm going to have Nicole kind of tell you who she is. We have different stories, and I think that's really important. Each and every single one of you, no matter if you've been in this business for 2 years or if you're brand new, you have a story that matters and that can help you grow your business, because we all have a past, and that is going to help you with your business. Okay. People are going to relate to you. So I specifically, I always felt like as a kid growing up, like I never wanted to miss out on things, but I never knew anything different than graduate high school, go to college, get the job. And that's just what life was, right? Okay. That's what I was taught, and that's what I did. I graduated, I went to college, I got the dental hygiene degree, but I got pregnant right after hygiene school. And right when my license cleared and I was able to practice hygiene, I had a brand new baby. And I could make $35 an hour, but I was literally missing the first moments of my daughter's life. And that was when I initially was like, well, this sucks, but we were broke. So when my husband saw $35 an hour, he was like, I mean, you can see her when you get home. And that's what I did too, because we have bills to pay, right? So when I started this business, I didn't really realize what it could do. Okay. The reason I even had an open mind to this is because the dentist I was working for got rid of me and another hygienist after being there for several years. I didn't do anything wrong. It was just a business decision on his end, and I was on unemployment. And then I started sort of subbing here and there. And when I realized I got a kind of taste of kind of owning my own time, and Autumn Drews, who some of you know, some of you don't, she's a triple diamond leader above you. She presented this opportunity to me, and I was like, well, if I can make a car payment, that would be sweet. And that's literally the reason I started. I didn't anticipate replacing my income. I didn't anticipate never doing hygiene. But whenever I started this, sorry, Jake just got home and he's on a call. Whenever I started this, I was paying my car payment by my second month. I jumped right in, guys. I was very self-education, maybe because I went to college and I had to be very proactive in that side of it. But I self-educated. From day one, I started watching as many videos as I could. Jade Hooper was who I watched. I binge watched Jade Hooper. I would highly encourage you now, if you haven't watched every video in the Believe Tribe units that we've put in the units, watch them. If you have not gone and watched Jade Hooper, Jackie Deering, Cheyenne Knox, Morgan Martin, Claire Flores, Christy Christensen, if you haven't gone and watched those people on YouTube, you need to, because you need to be growing your mind every single day with tips and everything with this business. And that's what I did. I literally went into this and there was no quitting because I needed the money. So I just figured I'm going to just fail forward. And by my second month, I was paying my car payment. By my fifth month, I completely replaced my full-time dental hygiene income. And I never went back to hygiene, and it's been almost 5 years. So in that amount of time, not only have we paid off debt, I paid off my $20,000 student loans 10 years early. We've taken vacations. We've been able to give more. We've been able to, I never miss a moment unless I choose to with my family. It opened Jake's eyes to other options other than having a landscaping company. And so that has given us the opportunity to help other people who are sick and tired of being in their position. Now, not everybody starts for the same reason as me. Nicole's story is completely different. So when she tells you her story, it's going to sound different. But you don't have to want to quit your job. You don't have to want to make $1 million. But I want to be very clear to you, you absolutely can. So if you are just looking for some nail money and to be able to pay your car payment, or I don't know, not fight with your husband and pay off some debt, or maybe you're a single mom and it's like, you want to be able to provide. Maybe you are married and you're home anyways, and you just want to be able to provide for your family and not feel like you're not contributing, even though you are. Some of you came into this business that are on here and you're like, no, I want, give me all the money. I want to do all the things for my family, all the things for my kid. I want to pay off all the debt. I want the house, the car. I never, ever, ever want to have to rely on somebody. Like, I'm sick of struggling. Some of you don't have the belief in yourself yet. I'm telling you right now, if you just take quitting off the table and stop putting so much pressure on yourself and just do the things we teach you, you can have extreme success no matter what you want. Please believe in yourself. We probably believe in you more than you believe in yourself already. And that's because we've done self-development, and that's something you're gonna hear us talk about. Watching a YouTube video on like the business and self-development are two different things, guys. You have to grow your mind with like belief stuff. You have to listen to a sermon, an inspirational video. If you've never done that before, you're like, what? Go to YouTube and just search inspirational video and watch a 10-minute video every single day. Read a book, listen to an audible. That's growing your mind in a positive mindset way. And then there's learning the business side of it. Don't get the two confused, because you can watch Jade Hooper videos all day long, but if you don't believe in yourself and you have a shitty mindset and a crappy attitude, it won't matter, because mindset's 80% of this, if not more, and the skill is only 20%. Okay, I mean that wholeheartedly. Every single one of you can have extreme success. So Nicole, I'm gonna let you kind of share your story, how you got started, and then we'll kind of jump into host to post a little bit.
Okay. Hey guys. So I was a customer on the greens. I think I used the hair, skin, and nails too, but I was on the greens for what, 2 weeks? Not long. And I loved them. I have IBS. I have a lot of belly issues, and I used to have to take prescription meds. And when I started taking the greens, I didn't have to anymore. I didn't need it. I didn't have any of the pains anymore. I was hooked. Stephanie had asked me numerous times if I wanted to make extra money, and I told her no. At that time, I just had Kaylee, and I was finishing my first master's. I was in the business world, and I said no. Then a few weeks of being on the greens, I decided, maybe I'll try it. Why not? Why not? So I did, and it's pretty easy for me. I loved it. I kind of jumped right in, replaced my income. I mean, I think within 4 or 5 months, I wasn't. So at that point, actually, I quit the business world. My dad had passed suddenly before that, and I decided that I didn't like the work path I was on. So I started. I went back for my second master's for special education. And actually, I would have my second master's. All I have left to do is teaching, like my student teaching, but I haven't done it because this replaced my income plus some. I've been able to be home. We just had a baby 2 years ago, and I didn't have to miss a day of his life, like at all. I've been by his side 24/7. It's been pretty awesome. It's been a blessing that I didn't even know. I never thought I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I wanted to be, corporate America, make money, and now I could never imagine going back. Like this is where I belong.
It's crazy because I feel like once you guys get your like roots planted and you understand that even if you don't want to quit your job, the opportunities this can open up for you, even if it's just friendship, like some people join this for the friendship, for the camaraderie, for the positivity. Like that is something consistently across the board that we hear so many people say, like, I'm just a better human now. I'm closer to God. I feel like I have some people behind me, because let's just be real, guys. In the real world, most people don't want to see you win. If you're doing good, they don't want to see you win. If they're in a bad place, they want to bring you down. Misery loves company, and that is the complete opposite of this. Like, we are gonna be the most positive people to build you up, and we want to see you all succeed. Okay. I want to go into one little thing. So I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but there's something called summer camp that corporate is doing next Thursday. I believe it's the 25th from 6 p.m. to 9. I think it's Eastern time. If you go to itworks.com/events, you can find the ticket. They're very cheap, guys. It's like $9.99 for the basic ticket and $14.99 for the VIP ticket. I would personally get the VIP ticket if you can. If you're close enough to other people that's on your team, you could just get one technically and all do it together. But there is benefits to buying your own ticket. It's basically like a virtual conference, and you're going to get to hear from tons of different top earners, the corporate team. It's basically like a mini conference, and it's virtual. And if you can't watch it live, if you buy the VIP ticket, I believe you can watch the replay. Also, if you have the VIP ticket, you will get an exclusive Zoom with Cami Pentecost, which is our VP of Field Development, and she's marketing class. You are killing me with the bag right now. Is anybody, can anybody like, okay, I'm recording. I'll keep it together. My amazing husband got home dinner, so I can't complain, but he's over here like with the bag, and I'm like, can we just get the food out? Like, hi. Okay. Hi. So if you can get your ticket, I would get your ticket. We're going to be flying home from Vegas that night. I'm still going to buy the ticket. I will probably have to watch the replay, but I would encourage you all to get it if you can. Okay. It's called It Works Summer Camp. It's going to be really good, especially if you're brand new. You're going to learn a lot. You'll get to kind of get to know our corporate team. I don't know this, but I just have a feeling that because Cammie had made a comment that Mark's going to close it out, I feel like there might be some sort of announcement he makes. Like, I'm hoping there's some type of like bonus or some type of announcement. I'm telling you, watching it live is super fun. I'm also going to plant the seed. This is way out there, but I'm still doing it. Obviously, we don't know what's going to be going on with COVID, but every end of January, beginning of February, it's Super Bowl weekend, unless they change it. I don't know why. But that weekend is always our big conference. There are so many new people. I want to plant the seed now. Have to be there. Maybe thinking, I don't know how I can get there. It's in Florida. It's in Tampa. You room together. We have plenty of time to figure it out. But I warn you now that as long as everything is as planned, they will announce ticket sales normally in the fall. Do not be shocked. I want you to be prepared for that, and I want you to invest in yourself and get to conference, okay? Conference is unlike anything you'll ever go to. It is the Super Bowl of our business. It is like putting 25,000 super motivated, positive people in a room, and like it's like going to a Tony Robbins event where it is just like you leave like, I am taking on the world, and you will learn so much. You'll meet so many amazing people. It's normally a Thursday night, Saturday. So normally you would go on Thursday and come home on Sunday. Thursday night, it's normally kickoff worship. So it's amazing. And then Friday, Saturday is normally conference. You can room together. You can make it super cheap and affordable, but I'm planting the seed now. You want to get there. So the summer camp will be like a little bit of a drip of what that could be like, but it's nothing like in person. And last time they didn't do like a streaming of it. You had to be there, okay? And it's just super fun, guys. Just invest in yourself. I'm just planting the seed. We would love to have 25 people there, if not more. So if you have a team already and you're going Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, like start talking about it with your team. Start kind of game planning, okay? All right, so let's talk about host to post. Some of you are new, some of you are not. I just want to like touch on this. Guys, host to post is a way to grow your network and always have a revolving amount of people to talk to. So if you are struggling with host to post, you need to speak up, tell somebody, I am struggling. And we may say, no, you're not. It's everything that's happening to you is completely normal. Or we could say, okay, we need to tweak this, or, oh, you thought you were doing this right, but this is actually how you do this. And it's not like, do not be ashamed. Like, if you feel like something's not working for you, you need to come to us because it works. Okay. Host to post is the most simple way to grow your business. Okay. We never had host to post when we first started this. Now for the last couple of years, we have host to post, and it's literally just having somebody make a post for you. So they're basically working for you for free is essentially what they do. And if eventually, if they see that they start getting enough comments, they're going to be like, well, why don't I just do it with you? Okay. So a host to post, guys, is just having somebody post for you. And the reason we say strive for 10 is because not every single host to post will get comments on it. Like, it's just not. So you want to make sure that you are, that you're getting enough out there, like ideally. Okay. The other thing I want to say about host to post is I want you to understand that. So let me give an example. If I have Jamie make a post for me, if it doesn't get any comments, that's not like a reflection on me or Jamie. It's just depending on how big her network is. And it depends on when Facebook lets people see the post. So some people, you're working with emotion with host to post, and you need to take the emotion out of it. When you go to work, when I did hygiene, I had 8 people on my schedule and I clean all 8 people's teeth the exact same. Like I do my job, and when I leave, I don't have any emotion attached to it. Like I did my job, I'm done, right? You need to do host to posts without emotion attached. Stop putting an emotion to, oh man, what if it doesn't get comments? Oh man, she posted and I didn't get anything. That doesn't matter. You're going to get one that blows up. You're going to get 5 that blows up. And let me explain to you, even if you get 1 comment on 1 post, okay? Nicole Harrington is a beast in this business. She's been an incredible asset to our business. She's one person. So if you think one person can't change your business, you're crazy. So stop getting mad when 25 people don't comment, because the one matters. Get excited about the one. Get excited if there's 3. Get excited. Like, you never know what's going to come of that. You truly don't, okay? It's a trickle down effect. And if you put in the work, God's going to bless you. So take the emotion out of it. Get the 10 host to posts up. How do you get host to posts up? You can either print off your Facebook friends list and literally start from the oldest friends and, hey girl, quick question. They say what? And you can just say, hey, I'm doing a monthly giveaway. Was wondering if you'd want to throw a post up on your page for me, and in exchange, I'll put your name in for our $300 cash giveaway Monday. They're either going to ignore you, they're going to tell you no, or they're going to tell you yes. And you don't care. Just no emotion. Don't get butthurt. Like, you're just asking. Just like a waitress comes up to the table and says, would you like any dessert or just your check? If you say you don't want dessert, does the waitress cry? No, she gets you your check. So if somebody says no, you just say, okay, great, have a blessed day. Just move on. Because guess what? They're still curious. Because if they say no, they're still wondering, what does that girl do? And they may be watching, okay? The other way you can do it is greenlight messaging, which we're going to do at the end for like a few minutes. Greenlight messaging is when you go to your active friends list. We're going to do a video on this and put it in the team page. You go to your active messenger list and you literally just send like 20 green light messages, which means if it's green and they're active, it means they're literally on their messenger, and you're just, again, hey girl, quick question. Hey girl, can I ask you a question? And you're just asking them to make a post for you. It doesn't matter if 2 people do it or all 25 do it. You only have control over your part, okay? And then the third way, which I know Nicole and I do a lot of it, is by just doing giveaway posts. Like if you go get your nails done, this is what I do. I normally, before COVID, would get my nails done like once, twice a month, okay? I would go find the Pinterest pictures of nails, okay? I would put it on a collage. I would put 1, 2, 3, 4, and I would say, getting my nails done today, help me decide what I should do. Drop your favorite below, and I'll message you for an entry into my giveaway. I do it every time, and I get no less than 30 comments, and I turn those all into host to posts. You go get your hair done. If you're about to buy a new car, if you are gonna go out to dinner, I wouldn't do a giveaway post every day, but I would do one at least once a week. And if for some reason you don't get a lot of hits on that, then you could just throw one out there that says, giving away $300 on Monday, who wants an entry? You could say, drop your middle name below for an entry into $300. Like, guys, there's endless amounts of ways, but you will get comments, and then all you have to do is message them. So we do that every single week. And then we also greenlight message. There's no reason you can't get up 10 a day. If you feel like you're struggling with that, or you have a low amount of people in your network, then yeah, it may take you a while to build up to that, because if you only have 200 friends, there's only so much you can do. But the people that are commenting, like under host to post, you're friending them. So you're growing your network by doing host to post. Don't overcomplicate it, guys. Some of you are doing host to post and you're veering completely off the script. Now, let me explain what I mean by that. Obviously, everybody's a human that we're talking to, but the reason we have scripts or a simple way to break things down is because if you overcomplicate or give too much information, a confused mind says no. So I'm not telling you don't be like personable and don't sound like a robot. But if somebody comments on a cleanse post and you're sending them a message, it's kind of like, I gave this analogy earlier. Let me explain what I would do. Like if somebody comments on a cleanse post, you're obviously going to say, hey, Christina, I see you're interested in the cleanse. This is what it does. Does that sound good? They say, yeah. How much is it? You're giving them a price. And then they say, okay, sounds good. Then you're like, okay, great. So this is what I need to get your, your order in. It's just like if you walk into a store looking for a dress for a wedding, and you are like asking questions about the dress, and then you're like, ooh, I like that one. Tell me about it. Ooh, it's sparkly. It laces up in the back. Okay, great. How much is it? It's $3,000. Okay, great. I'll take it. Does the cashier just start spewing a bunch of other information, or does she take your ass to the front and check you out? Like, do not be afraid to ask for the sale. If they say the price is good and they're interested, just, hey, great. Let me get you, are you ready to get started now? This is all I need to get your information now. Some of you struggle with asking for their information. I want to give you guys how do I word this? It's customer service. Don't be if they don't want to give you their information, they're not going to, but like, you can just say, great, I'm excited to get you started. This is the information I need from you. You can either send it on here or you can text me. If they then don't want to send it or text it, then you can send a shopping cart or like a link, but I still do not send that unless they're ready to order right now. I will say, okay, great, I can text you the link. Are you ready right now? Because I don't want the link to expire. That's what I say. You could call it lying, but let me tell you why I say that. If you just send a link over and just like willy-nilly let them do it whenever, yeah, you have to text it. Like, I always text it. So you can just ask them their number and text it. But if you don't, if you just send your link to people without like a, hey, are you ready now? I'll walk you through it. They will not do it most of the time, or they'll put it off. Okay. So I always get their information. I know Nicole, she would probably tell you that 9 times out of 10, she gets their information. Nicole, are you able to unmute right now?
Yeah.
So how many people do you feel like, comparatively speaking, if you were signing up 50 loyal customers, okay, how many would be on the spot and how many would be follow-up?
On the spot?
Out of 50.
3 or 4 out of 50.
So the other ones are not on the spot. They're writing their name.
No.
Calendar,
They're like a month, a week, a couple days. It could be somebody from a year ago.
So I wanted to touch on that because some of you get mad when people don't sign right up on the spot. But Nicole's not getting more than that many people signing on the spot. And how many did you sign last month, Nicole?
I don't remember. Here, I can look. I signed 65.
And the majority of people are follow-up.
Yeah, 65, 59 in the month before.
Yeah.
So I'd say no more than 5. I mean, that's very rare when somebody signs on the spot. I mean, it's very rare, and they're usually because they're going on vacation. They're looking for something specific.
So when you're talking to people and somebody's interested, I don't care if it's coffee, thermophyte, hair, skin, nails, how often do you feel like you have to veer off the script, or do you just stick right to it for the most part?
No, you always stick with the script unless they ask you, how many carbs is in the cleanse, or how much caffeine is in it, or a specific question. You answer the question and then you send the script. You don't veer from the script. You might have to make a few word choices.
Because if you start, basically, I was talking to Mandy earlier and I gave her this example. For some of you who feel like it could be because you know the information and you just want to tell it to them, okay? But here's the good thing. If an 8-year-old can't understand what you're saying to them, don't say it.
No, stay here.
If they didn't ask the question, you don't answer it. Now, that doesn't mean you lie to somebody, because in the script, you tell them about the product, you explain the loyal customer program, and you're giving them the price. They have all the information they need. If they want more, they'll ask. You don't need to go off on a tangent about the ingredient doing this amount. Don't be that human. She didn't ask. Don't tell her. If she didn't ask about why this was made and what field it was grown in, don't you dare go telling her what field it was grown. She don't care. Now, you may care, but if she doesn't ask, don't say it. I'm telling you, because psychologically a confused mind says no. So if you are going off on a tangent, I'm telling you, you're going to have struggles. Now, something, you may have the same conversation with the same person 4 times because you follow up with them. Okay. That doesn't mean that if you've already given the information about what I mean, I know Nicole will tell you this. If she had somebody comment on a hair, skin, nails post and she gave them the information on the hair, skin, nails, and she gave them the price, and then that person said, I'll order Friday. And then Nicole messages her on Friday and says, hey girl, you ready to get started? And they go, and she says to her, what's the hair, skin, and nails do again? She's going to go right back to the same information she already sent her and send the same information about what, even though she could scroll up, people don't think like that. She's going to send the same wording on what the hair, skin, nails does. And it's going to say, sound good? And most likely they're either going to say, yep, or ask the price again. And if she asks the price again, Nicole's going to send the same pricing information. She's not going to change up the wording because it's the second conversation. Guys, people just are busy, so they forget, they don't understand, they need to hear it and see it multiple times. My point is, you got to stick to the script. If you are veering from the script and you're not getting results, that is why. If you are sticking to the script and you're not getting results, you need to ask us what's going on. Send us some screenshots. Nicole is extremely organized, and this is a really easy method. If you don't have a calendar, some of you have one and you don't use it. Some of you are brand new and you don't know, but Nicole has a really simple way of keeping track and following up. Nicole, can you just briefly kind of talk about how you write names down? And then I want you to talk about 2 things, how you write names down and keep organized and do your follow-ups, and how a good way for somebody with a low amount of friends would be to grow their business.
Okay, first thing, every time somebody comments on a post you put up on your page, or someone comments on your host post, you're going to write their name down in your calendar. Always. Because the following day, you're going to go back and say, hey, Linda, hope you're having a great day. Just wanted to touch base and see what questions you had about the metabolism booster. When you talk to them that following day, the next day, you're going to write their name down again. Every time you talk to somebody, you want their name written down for the next day, always. That way you don't lose them. They don't fall through in your messenger. Follow-up is key. I follow up all the time, always the day after, and then always at the end of the week. And second thing, growing your audience, you need friends. You need lots of friends on Facebook. The more friends you have, the bigger your audience is, the more people that are going to want to enter your drawing. Just only 7 to 10% of your people on your page see your posts. So you need to get that number up higher. So a good way to add friends is when you're doing host to post, every time somebody comments, you want to add them as a friend, always. Say they dropped a emoji, they want information on the cleanse, you're going to say, sending you a friend request so I can message you the details. And then I say, please accept. So they know to accept it.
But
that's one.
Can you tell people, even though you've signed almost 70 customers, you still have people that don't ever accept the message? Like, it still happens to you.
Oh yeah, all the time. People, they never see the message and never answer your friend request. Some days you'll have a lot, others you won't have as many. I mean, I get them all the time too. There's only so much you can do. If they don't accept your friend request and they don't know how to check their other box, which most people don't know how to do, they're not going to see your message.
So you don't work out of emotion. You just work to and you work to get your host to post up, do your follow-ups, and you take the emotion out of it.
Correct.
So Tori said, so I'm doing it wrong, sending the link to my website. How long do you wait to follow up with them? So what kind of schedule?
Hold on, Bryce.
What is your follow-up schedule? So you follow up with them until, but then say they'll order your follow-ups and how you would like keep doing it.
Hold on, I can't hear you. He's not crying, so I'm happy, but hold on 1 second. Let me get his.
You're fine.
Hey. Shh, I can't hear Stephanie. Okay. It's been a rough evening, so he's not crying. I'll take it, but I can't hear you. So did you say, what's my follow-up schedule?
So Tori had said, how long do you wait to follow up with them? Like if you have sent the link, so like that should help you, Tori, with don't send the link unless they say
No.
to walk them through it. And you should never be offering to send a link. You should always be asking for the information. So out of like 50 people, Nicole, how many people do you have get weird about sending you their information?
A handful, not very many.
Right.
I mean, most of my customers I enroll myself.
Because if you make it weird, they're going to find it weird. It's not weird nowadays to give people your credit card information. What do you think you do
No.
on Amazon? You give them their credit card information. You're a person. You're a professional in customer service. So you shouldn't feel weird about it. Now, if you do get somebody, like I said, that's weird about it, and that's totally fine. I will say sometimes, well, the link and walk you through it if you're ready right now. And honestly, guys, there are people that I'll say that to, and they'll be like, well, I'll just send it over. It's fine. They just want to know you're a real person and that you're not pushing. If you say you can text it or I'll send you the link, I still don't send it unless I don't care if they say that they're going to order on Friday. I'm not sending you the link till Friday when I talk to you and you say you're ready on Friday. I'm still not sending it. I'm not sending that link until you are ready. Now, can you not order once you send it? Yeah, absolutely. But it's just to keep control over your own business. Okay, it's just so that you have control over making sure you're doing the right customer service. So can you kind of go over your follow-up schedule? Like I know you write them down and then you follow up the next day, but how do you follow up like every week, every week? Up here? That's kind of what she asked.
Yeah, so I always follow up the next day. Every time I talk to somebody, their name gets written down for the next day. And then I would say at the end of the week, I like to go through all my people, make sure nobody was missed, because sometimes that happens, or if somebody didn't accept your friend request or see your message yet, you can go back through. I like to check them once I know I talked to them. And then at the end of each month, I like to go through the whole month and re-message everybody else and follow up. And sometimes I'll do that for months. Like I've been working on a couple months ago. It may take some time, but I like to keep following up. People's circumstances change.
They do.
Just because they didn't want something 6 months ago doesn't mean they don't want it now.
And if they were interested once, they're always interested. They just may not be in a position where they can afford it. And sometimes they're embarrassed to tell you that. So don't be afraid. Like you have to be confident. And obviously being a product of the product is going to make you more confident, because when somebody says to me, well, I just don't know if I want to spend that on 3 products. I don't know if I want to spend 75. I don't know if I want to spend $134 on what you use. I can confidently say, because I've lost over 20 pounds with our products, I can say, well, it is an investment in yourself, but you have to decide if that's like, if you're ready for that. Like if you're ready to lose this weight, I can tell you that it works. So like you have to have confidence, whether it's the skincare, whether it's hair, skin, and nails, whether it's the coffee, whether it's something that helps you with digestion. Like Nicole literally like is always offering the greens with every product. Like she is, because it's changed her life. So when you find even one product out of all of the ones we have, you could make $1 million on one of our products. Okay, there are people that literally, like there are a couple girls in our company who have the most gorgeous long hair. We have other products, but they focus on the hair, skin, nails because it's made their hair so long. Guys, they're in like the Millionaires Club. They sell hair, skin, and nails. Now they probably can add on other things, but like that should show you the power in falling in love with at least one product and talking about it passionately. Okay, like you have to be a product of your own product. You have to find at least one thing. And I would always encourage you to guarantee your paycheck with your auto ship. But again, it's not mandatory, okay? But I always do. I've never skipped a month because I always want, I just feel like it'd be like owning a restaurant and not eating my own food. Like it just, and I'm telling you, you work harder when you know you have it. Like if you own a building and you had a restaurant, you're going to work your tail off because you don't want to not be able to pay the rent. Okay, like you got to look at it like this is a business, guys. Okay, no matter how much you want to make. Nicole, what else were we going to talk about that I'm forgetting or I'm missing? Is there anything else but I can't?
I don't think so, but I wanted to say back to what Tori said. So when someone says they're ready to order, what I've been doing lately, so it's not so awkward, like you're just trying to take their information. Great, I just need some information and we can get you started, comma, sound good? Then they come back and say yes. And then you just send them, let's get you started. And you send them that blurb. And I also put the other blurb in the chat too about Messenger won't let me send my website on here.
Yeah.
Make sure everybody saw that one too.
So in the chat, it says, great, Messenger won't let me send my website in here. What's your cell? And I'll text it to you. I'm telling you, if you don't make it weird, guys, and you're just confident in your business, like, doesn't matter how new you are, you're the expert, okay? So just don't be afraid don't be afraid, honestly.
Here, I'm putting this other one in here too.
Okay. And I know that we
Okay.
a little bit later. Okay, so there's that. Okay, let's get you started. I just need your phone number, birthday, email address, full name on credit card, credit card number, expiration date, 3-digit code. I can call, text you if it's easier, if you don't want to send your information through here. So excited to get you started. Like, if you just act like it's just business as normal, they will treat it as business as normal. So don't worry about it. I know it's a little hard Nicole and I were kind of talking about this too. It's a little hard with the scripts right now, especially with the 5 for 20 or 5 for 50, 2 for 59 and 3 for 75. So this is really what I want to say to you guys. If you are feeling like it's a struggle and really wordy to talk about that, first of all, you should always be offering like the 1, 2, 3 option. And the reason we do that is because if you don't know what that is and you're new, the reason we offer the pricing the way we do is because the third option is offering them the business. You're planting the seed. The first option is always like if they just want that one product. And the second option is like offering them like a package, or, you know, like really our products work better together. So right now, if you feel it a struggle to kind of talk about the 2 for 59 or the 3 for 75, talk about like option 1, the one product, offer like a 2 product option. And then like, and you can even say, Nicole and I were talking about this, like option 1, the hair, skin, and nails would be normally retail $60 as a one-time order. I'm just reading this off. I'm just off the top of my head, guys. But as a loyal customer, with our 90-day challenge where you order in June, July, and August, it would only be $36. Option 2, the hair, skin, and nails with the greens would be retail this, loyal customer this, or until the 21st, it's actually on promo 2 for 59, because like Nicole said, people love promo deals. Or option 3, if you want to get paid to use the products like I do, we can talk about that, which sounds best to you. So, and then she was saying that she's not even really mentioning the 3 for 75 until they're, she just put it in the chat. If you guys want to go into the chat and copy that and put it in your notes. Then if people are, ready to get started on option 2, like the 2 products, you can say, hey, so you can actually add on the, you know, this third product. You could pick the cleanse or the greens or whatever would be best. This would actually be something you could add on for only, what would that be? $15 more? $16 more?
16.
Thank you. So it would only be $16 more, but it's normally a $60 cleanse. So you're getting it for $16. Like, always give them the retail price because it's the higher price. If somebody said, nah, I'm just talking, this is how I am. Maybe I'm just silly, but most women, you tell them it's normally 60 and they can get it for 16. They're like, I don't even know if I need it, but I want it because it's such a good deal. Like, people want deals. So you got to give them the retail price. So don't give them like so much information, like especially while this little promo is going on. Keep it simple, guys. Like, do what we normally would do. Like the, you know, this product would be this much by itself. Add on option 2, like a secondary product that goes with it. Option 3 is the business. Do not even mention the third product until they're ready to order. Keep it simple. Once the promo is over, which is only a couple days from now, you're going to go back to that anyway. Like, you're just going to follow the scripts. Okay. So I know it's already almost 10 o'clock, but we're going to do like a 10-minute work session real quick. For those of you who've never done it, we're just going to green light message and then we're going to jump off because I want to be respectful of your time. But we really haven't gotten on here and done like a training in a while. So if you don't know how to green light message, Nicole's going to put the first initial message in the chat. Literally all you guys are going to do is you're going to go to your messenger in Facebook. If you've never done it before, I'm just going to tell you, some of you have. You're going to go to your your messenger, and at the very bottom, it'll say people. Over here at the bottom, it should say people. I don't know, an iPhone may look different, but you click on people, and then at the top, you'll see where it says like active. and it'll say stories. You're going to be on active. You should already be on active. Okay. So I'm going to tell you one more time. You go into your messenger, you click people, you click active, and I just scroll to the bottom. And then you're literally all the people that have, it's called green light messages, because you'll see that there's a little green light next to their name because they're on Messenger. You're literally going to send them, hey, I have a quick favor, and no, I'm not asking you to buy anything, laughing out loud with those emojis. It's literally in the chat. Send that to 25 people right now. And then when somebody comes, and do not respond to anybody until you get those 25 messages out. Because I promise you, if you start talking to somebody that answers you, you'll never get 25 out. So as soon as you get 25 of those out and people start responding to you, you're going to send the next one that she put into the chat. Okay, I'm going to read it to you. Okay, so totally feel free to say no, but I was wondering, how would you feel about me giving you a post to copy and paste on your page and tag me in it for referrals? For doing so, we're doing a drawing for $2,000 cash live on my page all month. I'm pushing for a huge promotion in my side business this month, and it would mean the world to me. If they say no, we don't care. If they say yes, then you go right into like you would do. This is just a different way to get hosted posts out there, okay? So let's do that for the next, I don't know, like till 10:10. And then we will hop off and you guys can just get hosted posts up. I'll upload the recording. I'll put it in the chat. If you have people that are new on your team that were not on here tonight, make sure you have them watch this, because I want them to understand the summer boot camp. I want them to understand the rules, whatever, of the chat. I want them to understand host to post. So make sure you have them watch the recording once I put it in the focus group. And if you have any questions right now, put them in the chat real quick. If not, just go ahead and we're going to send out on your active messenger list 25, and then we'll hop off. And I will play some music just so it's not dead silence, because I don't like dead silence.
Okay, remember what I told you. Be your own boss. Love yourself. Get up and dance. Level up. 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 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up. 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 All this on me so yummy. All this sauce so yummy. Know you want this yummy. Yummy all your time. Level up. Level up. Level up. So yummy, so yummy, yummy all your time. Them bones stay so good. I won't do them no more. There's news, there's news. I done.
Okay, so there's a question here. So if you have already asked them about checking out your page, do you still ask them, hey, can I ask you a favor? Okay, so can you be a little bit more specific? Are you saying that you messaged them and just told them about your business? Or are you saying like you started like a business page or something and you asked them to look at it? Be a little bit, just let me know what you mean by that. I'll tell you a couple tips for the new people. If you're brand new, do not start a business page. You don't like you. If you start a business page and have your own business Facebook page, the top money earners in this business will tell you never to do that. I'll tell you why, because then people only feel sold to. This business should be a representation of just a part of your life. People are going to buy from you when they know and trust you. So you want to make sure that you're sharing like your personal life, not like in your business nosy stuff on your page. What I mean is people need to know and trust you in the sense that they need to see you as a mom, as you know, walking your dogs, just living everyday life. They need to see that you're positive. They want to see what you're doing. They want to see, like, you don't want to just be all it works all the time. You want to be a normal person and sprinkle this into your life. So Melody, I will have Nicole put that in the focus group, chat. I'll have her put the link in there. And for all those of you that don't know what that is, when you send out so many friend requests, when you're growing your network, not everybody accepts them. So the link that she'll put in the focus group, you can click on it and it'll take you to all of your outgoing friend requests that people haven't accepted, and you can cancel them. Because if you get too many, it will literally like not let you friend anymore. People from Haps and the responders of the host a post. So if you have already asked them to do a host a post, or maybe they've commented on a giveaway post and like you've sent the, hey, would you like to whatever, if you've already talked to them before and they've just like never responded, you could literally send that message again and just say, hey girl, quick question. Or if you are kind of at that weird point where they just didn't respond to you and say yes, you could just say, hey, does that sound good? Or were you not interested in an entry? Like something very simple. Like there's no reason that you can't ask. Now, if you've already sent the, hey girl, quick question, you don't want to like send the very next message, hey girl, quick question, because then they'll be like, what's this girl doing? She sent me the same message, same words twice. Like just mix it up. And if somebody, to be honest with you, when you get to start having up to like almost 5,000 friends like we do, when you do that and you have people say no to you, and they're like, no, I don't want to post on my page. If you've never talked to them, if you look in the conversation and you've never talked to them about a product, they won't do a host a post for you, and they're not like somebody you actually know, I would unfriend them. Because they're not going to, if they're not going to post for you, if they're not, you're not in, like, you need people on your page that are interested. And it's not to be like mean, it's just you have to open up more slots in your friends. You only get 5,000 friends. So all the friends on your page can't be people that don't want to post for you. Like that's how you're going to grow your network, because they're going to post for you and then their friends are going to see it. And you're going to friend them and then their friends are going to see it. And that's how you network. That's what network marketing is. That's what social media network marketing is. Another thing I want to mention, if you're brand new, if you haven't gotten your 25 Hap asks out, keep doing them while I'm talking. Literally just, hey girl, quick question, get through 25. And then when you get off here, your phone's going to start to blow up. Or if you're going to go to bed, you're going to wake up to people saying what's up, and you can get your Haps out early in the morning tomorrow. Okay. For those of you who are new and maybe being hard on yourself, maybe you've signed 1, 2, 3, 4 loyal customers and you feel like you should be doing more. I don't want you to compare yourself. I use Nicole as an example. She signs way more loyal customers than me. But that's just because I just haven't stepped my game up to the level she has. She's got a really good system, okay? Everybody can get to that level. I'm not putting this like comparison game, but something that I want you guys to understand is that when I started this business, I didn't sign my first loyal for 3 weeks. So if you're in your first month and you're beating yourself up and you've already signed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loyals, 6 loyals, and you're like, I haven't signed 70 loyals. Guys, I didn't sign my first loyal for 3 weeks. And by my 5th month, I was making more than my college degree was going to allow me to make. So just keep going every single day, okay? Just keep going. Do you guys have any other questions, or I'm just gonna like jump off of here and let you guys kind of get to work? And I will have Nicole put that link in the focus group if she already hasn't. No, she hasn't. She's dealing with a little bit of a cranky little baby right now. So as soon as she's done, I will have Nicole put the link for the unsend friend request thing in there for you guys. And then next Wednesday, we're going to play it by ear. I'm going to be in Vegas, but I think that because of the timing, it'll be fine. And I plan on, as long as I have reception, still doing another one of these next Wednesday. I may hop off and let Nicole just do the work session. We'll kind of play it by ear or give you guys some tasks to do or something. But that's kind of the plan. So thanks for getting on tonight. Honestly, guys, like actually being here, showing your face, showing up physically like this is extremely important, because you're showing up for yourself, not for me. And you should be very proud of yourself. I know it's late for some of you. I know some of you, like you work, some of you have kids. I just want you to know, from me to you, I appreciate it. I'm proud of you. I'll get the recording up and uploaded tonight because we leave tomorrow. And I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Bye, guys.